Hi everybody, Todd Ortowski, your health fitness specialist here with a great workout we're going to do today using just bands. Now, I love using bands for my workouts. They're a great thing you could use. You could take them on the road, travel, and they pack up real small and they're very inexpensive. Typically when you get bands, they go in ranges from easiest to heaviest, yellow being your easiest, then green, then red, then blue, then black. Now, they may vary depending on which company you go with, but typically they stay with that. So today we're going to do a set of exercises. We're going to do 2 different circuits. Each circuit we're going to do 3 sets with approximately 15 reps in each set. Now, I'm going to remind you about this again at the end. The most important thing is about going to failure, getting that muscle to work to failure. So if you feel failure at 10 reps or you feel failure at 25 reps, it's wherever you're going to hit that failure. That's the most important thing. Don't get too caught up in the actual rep range. But we're going to be trying to aim for approximately 15 reps on each exercise. Now, whenever you exercise, you always want to warm up first. So I recommend do about 10 minutes, even light jog, jumping jacks, things like that to get the body flowing. But I've already warmed up. I just did a 6-mile run. I'm about to go and jump into the workout right now. So I've got my bands right here, okay, that I'm going to be using today. One thing nice about these actually have a covering over them so that if the band were to snap, it stays within there and it gets less rubbing on the band. Now your traditional bands are more like this. Okay, these right here. Okay, so they both work great, just depending on which one you want to use and which one works for your budget. So our first exercise. Oh, the other thing. We're also going to use an anchor. Now today, because I have a cage, I'm not going to use an anchor because I don't have a door down here to anchor to. But these are 2 anchors that you could get. First one, this is my favorite one. This is from TRX, which TRXs are great. We'll do a demo on TRXs one day. This, or you can get these kind right here, and this just goes right into a door. These are really inexpensive. You get them on Amazon. This one's from Power Systems. You get these for $2 to $5. Basically, all they do on either one, they both work the same way. You will place them into a door. So you open up the door, place them into a door, close the door, and then it'll latch behind the door. And then you attach your band through the loop right here. Okay, and they both work the same way. So today, like I said, I'm going to do mine a little different. I'm going to attach mine right to the cage. So let's get started with the first exercise. We're going to do anchored band chest press. So when you're using the anchor on this exercise, when you close into a door, you want to close it just a little bit above the doorknob, probably about a foot, maybe 2 feet above the doorknob. So this should be about shoulder height is about where you want it. So I'm going to use mine right here, just wrap it around the pole. So when you're doing the chest press, have the band behind you. Now, I recommend holding the band under your hands like this. This way, it's a little bit more unstable. You work a broader range of the muscle, but you're also not getting rubbing on the arms. A lot of people will do it like this, and when you're pressing, you're rubbing the band on the arms. It's just not real comfortable. So all you have to do is flip it around so it's underneath your hands. Stagger stance. Keep your chest up, shoulders back, head neutral. So you don't want to be dipping your head. You don't want to be rolling your shoulders forward. Your torso stays nice and stationary. You're not going to move at all. All you're going to do is move the arms. Pressing out and back. Good full extension. Really pressing together at the front. Notice I'm not rocking. Okay? Not like this. It's staying nice and stable. Right there. Keep that chest up, shoulders back the whole time. So that's your first exercise. That is anchored chest press, anchored band chest press. Now we're going to do an anchored band row. So it's basically the exact opposite. This one we're going to face the band. Knees loose, abs tight, feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to pull your hands right towards your shoulders, squeeze your shoulders back. So the biggest thing here is we want to squeeze the muscles right between the shoulder blades, right here. These are called the rhomboids. So our primary that we're trying to work here are our rear deltoids, right in the back of the shoulders, our rhomboids, and then our secondary muscle is our biceps. So it's a big squeeze, pulling one back and release. Okay. Again, I'm not rocking. I'm not leaning back. Stay nice and stationary, keeping the abs tight. That'll keep you in nice alignment. Okay. Right there, smooth and controlled. Okay. So that's anchored band rows. Okay. Next one, we're gonna do band squats. So with this one, we're gonna take the band, you're gonna step on it, making sure the band is right under the arch of the foot. And your feet are about shoulder width apart. You bring the handles up right around the back, so it's in the back of the arms, just holding them right here at the shoulders. You know, push your butt back, squatting down, coming down as low as you can, keep your weight on your heels, and then right back up. Now as you're coming down, you want to keep that head up, chest back, or chest up, shoulders back. Okay? So if you look from the side, it's going to be right here, pushing the butt back and down. So you want your knees to try to stay behind the toes as best you can. Okay? Keep that back nice and flat. You don't want to roll forward. Those are band squats. And then the last one in this circuit, we're going to do anchored band standing twisting abs. So with this, you can take the band in the anchor, and you're going to take one handle, pass it through the other handle. So this puts it into single handle mode. You're going to step out, legs wide, a little bit more shoulder width apart. You're going to twist, looking at your hand, and then coming right back. What I see a lot of people do is they do this, and they're not really twisting the torso, they're just using their shoulders. What we want to do is we want to twist that whole torso side to side. Okay? Keeping a slight bend in your legs, abs tight the whole time. You should feel this all the way around the core. Okay? Now, that's our first circuit. Like I said before, you're going to aim for approximately 15 reps in each circuit. So on this last one, you're going to do 15 on one side, 15 on the other side. So about 15 reps on each circuit. If you feel you can do more, do more. Okay? And on all these, you're typically going to use a black band on those. You're going to use one of your heavier bands. Okay? All right. So you would go through that circuit 3 times. Now we're going to jump into the second circuit. We're going to do band side steps. So band side steps, just like with the squat, you get into the same initial position. You step on the band with your feet about shoulder width apart. Now, especially on this one, it is very important to start with your feet about shoulder width apart. You don't want to start with your feet together like this. What happens is if you do that, when you step, the band is going to rub along the bottom of your foot, and it's going to slowly start to wear out the band, and it's going to tear and snap faster. So you want to start with your feet about shoulder width apart. And you get into a similar position as the squat. You could either go like this, or you could cross the bands and go right here and hold it right on your hips. Okay, depending on which feels better for you and which gives you better resistance. Knees are loose, abs are tight. You go to step to the side as far as you can, and then step together, but again, only step it together about shoulder width apart. You don't want to bring your feet all the way together, because then that band starts to slide along the foot. Okay? Okay? So it's right here, feet facing forward. You go step to the side, together, then back the other way, step to the side, together. Step to the side, together, side, together. Just like that, back and forth. Get about 15 reps on each side. So get about 30 total back and forths. It says band side steps. Next one we're going to do are band split squats. Now this one's probably the most technical we're going to do for today. You're going to step on the band with one foot. You're going to bring it up just like you're doing a squat, but only one foot is out. You're going to step back into a split squat or a stationary lunge. You're going to bend your back knee, coming down, bringing that back knee towards the floor, and then right back up. Keep your weight of the front foot on the heel. So it's down and up. Keep your head up, chest out, shoulders back. So you're straight up and down. So if you look from the side, it's going to be right here. Down and up. Okay. About 15 reps on one side, 15 reps on the other side. Next one, we're going to do anchored band lat pull downs. So this is one of my favorites with bands. If you're using your anchor, you're going to anchor this to the top of the door. So you're going to go right over the top of the door, close the door around the anchor, and then put your band through. On mine today, I'm going to put it around the pull-up bar. It's about the same height as the top of the door. You're going to have your two handles hanging out. You're going to step back, push your butt back. Now you want to have as close of a straight line from your butt, through your body, through your head, through your arms to the top of the door. You pull right towards your shoulders and release. Smooth and controlled, big squeeze right here. So our primary muscle we're trying to work is the lats and the biceps right here. So you pull, squeeze the back, and up. Pull, and up. Okay? Feeling it right here. Last one. Now this one is the only one we're going to do without a band. We're going to do burpees. This is a great way to finish off the exercise. It's going to really get your heart rate up, burn a lot of calories, and work a lot of muscles. So we could do this several different ways. I'm going to show you about 4 different ways to break down burpees. Traditional burpee, you're going to come down. We're going to do it in slow motion first. You're going to come down onto your hands and feet, jump back with your feet. You're going to do a push-up. Keep your elbows in, coming down as low as you can. Up, jump in, jump up, and cushion down. Now, one of the most important parts of a burpee is cushioning down. So if you see, it's like a spring. I come all the way down. It's not jumping up and landing hard like that. That puts a lot of strain on your joints. You want to have that nice, soft landing. So that's a full burpee, so in full speed. Now you can modify that in many different ways. We could take out the push-up. So you just come down, jump back, jump in, jump up, like that. Or you could also take out the jump and just do a step back. You come down, step back, step in, stand up and jump. Or you could take out the jump as well. So you could just come down, step back, step in, stand up, and then right back down. So 4 different ways you can adjust those burpees. So as a quick recap in that set, we've got the band side steps. So we're going right here. Side step, step, step. Back and forth, right there. And doing about 15 reps each side. Then we've got band split squats. So stepping on the band with one foot. Make sure the band's all the way under the arch of the foot. Down and up. Doing about 15 reps on one side, 15 reps on the other side. Then we got lat pull downs. Leaning forward, pulling down, squeezing the back, and then finish off with the burpees. Okay. So same thing as the first set. We're looking to do about 3 sets of these. Okay. Now, also with sets, as same thing with reps. If you feel you could do a little bit more and you want to do 4 sets, great, do 4 sets. But we want to work that muscle to failure in a controlled environment. As long as you're not breaking form, as long as you're not cheating, go to failure. If you need to increase the band resistance, increase the band resistance. So if you're using blue and it feels too easy, you want to go up to black, go up to black. But that's your workout for today. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on it, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, guys.